Episode 4 story in detail. Over dinner, young Seo updates Hari on her numerous coincidental meetings with Sung-hoon. Not only did her convenience store hunk turn out to be Tae-Mu's chief secretary, but he's also her new neighbor. Sadly, he's not the gallant bug-squashing kind of neighbor, and his method of killing a cockroach was the very definition of overkill. But his liberal use of pesticides isn't his only negative quality. No. He remains annoyingly faithful to Tae-Mu for some reason, and he refuses to engage in any sort of flirtations or conversations beyond the passing neighborly courtesies. He claims he's doing it out of loyalty to Tae-Mu, who suffered a great embarrassment as a result of her orchestrated blind date fiasco. It turns out Sung-hoon is faithful to the Kang family because he's Grandpa's adopted grandson, and over a family dinner, Grandpa expresses his desire to spend more meals with his boys. If only Tae-Mu would get married so he could have some grandbabies running around. Then maybe, just maybe he wouldn't be so lonely. But if he can't have grandbabies, then he can make Sung-hoon and Tae-Mu have dinner with him twice a week. Both men protest, and Tae-Mu has Sung-hoon pull up his schedule to prove just how excessively busy he is with work. Wouldn't you know it, the event on Tae-Mu's calendar that catches Grandpa's eye is Tae-Mu's one-year anniversary with Ji-hee. Oops. Tae-Mu forgot his fake anniversary. Grandpa tells Tae-Mu to clear his schedule, and, much to Sung-hoon's surprise, Tae-Mu willingly listens to his grandfather and asks Sung-hoon to move around his appointments. Meanwhile, Hari and her team have taken a company trip to film promotional videos for their ongoing project, but even on a farm in the middle of nowhere, Hari can't avoid the trope god's ire. It just so happens that Grandpa is nearby on unrelated business, and he spots the company bus. Always considerate of his employees, Grandpa stops by to take a peek at their progress and join them for lunch. While Hari does her best to hide her identity from Grandpa, Tae-Mu calls to invite her out to dinner for their faux anniversary, because that's what Grandpa wants. Not him. It's entirely his grandfather's idea. MMMHMM. But if that's the case, why does he purposely wait to answer his phone when Hari returns his call? And why is he so dang pleased when she remembers the fake anniversary that he forgot? Oh yeah, this boy is smitten, and he doesn't even realize it yet. Hari wraps up her call with Tae-Mu, but as she exits the restroom where she found some privacy, she comes face to face with Grandpa. And he's in the middle of a crap attack, desperate to use the facilities. Hari panics and locks herself in the bathroom, unable to face Grandpa, but he pulls at the door from the other side, really needing to go. Unfortunately, the exact moment she chooses to open the door and make a hasty exit, Grandpa pulls with all his strength, and Hari's swift release of the door causes Grandpa to tumble backwards. Grandpa falls in slow motion, and it briefly looks like Hari is going to reach out and provide us with another slip and fall kiss, of a more awkward kind. Instead, Grandpa lands butt first in a water and lettuce-filled washing tub and has to head to the hospital wearing some ill-fitting clothes he borrowed from Hari's annoying co-worker Kevin Lim Ki-hong. The next day, Tae-Mu picks Hari up for their anniversary date, and he's pleased to see that the ointment he brought her the night before has cleared up her bruised eye. He escorts her to the first stop on the date, which is an expensive clothing boutique. The kind that serves Hari tea in gold-plated cups and has Tae-Mu browse their catalog via a tablet. Very posh. Hari jokes that she's living through a K-drama trope, and Tae-Mu tells her to blame his grandfather, whose inspiration for the date was his favorite drama. I absolutely adore how they found a way to poke fun at the trope while unabashedly leaning into it. After trying on several outfits, they finally settle on an outfit for Hari to wear to dinner. It's a bit too tight, but it's also a one-of-a-kind designer. So suck it in, Hari. Over dinner, Tae-Mew and Hari discuss the shared love of food, and it's downright adorable how bashful Tae-Mew appears when he catches himself rambling. As tropey as this drama may be, it still breaks the mold by giving these two a common interest, which makes the romance feel more realistic. Instead of manufacturing the romance through their unconventional circumstances and forced close proximity, they've been given a legitimate foundation for building intimacy. It's also very apparent as the night progresses that Tae-Mew is starting to fall for her. After Hari has a wardrobe malfunction that everyone, Hari included, saw coming, Tae-Mew shields her from embarrassment and then cutely teases and flirts with her when they're alone. He also pointedly looks at Hari when complimenting the fireworks. She catches him looking, and she's clearly taken aback, not quite there yet. After driving Hari home, Tae-Mew realizes that she left her wallet in his car, so he turns back around to drop it off. And this is where things get juicy, folks, because as he pulls up, he sees Minwoo wave hello to Hari, who's taking out the trash from her family's restaurant. The pieces start falling into place. Hari and Ji-hee both have had 7-year crushes on Minwoo. They both have the same ring-back tone on their phones. They both know a lot about food. They both look and sound the same. As the truth comes crashing down on him, Tae-Mew takes a peek at the wallet in his hand and sees Hari's identification. As if all that isn't enough proof, he dials Ji-hee's number and watches as Hari answers the call. Finally our Archaeopteryx knows. As much fun as it has been watching him be oblivious to the obvious truth, I'm glad he's no longer in the dark. I usually hate dramas where the conflict is derived from a lack of communication and honesty, but this setup and the resulting situations are so damn hilarious that I don't care. I've abandoned all my usual cynicism, and I'm 100% here for the lols and romance. That being said, I do have one gripe: Minwoo. He has absolutely no business looking jealous after Hari admits she took a date to the concert. I know there's some realism to his jealousy, as there are plenty of people in the world who take advantage of their friends' crushes and suddenly feel bereft after they no longer have them at their platonic disposal. Even so, I'm not sure how I feel about this additional conflict being added to the plot, especially since he's already rejected Hari by getting back with his ex and making a big deal about her going to the concert with another man. By all accounts, those are the actions of a man who knows his friend has a crush on him and is doing everything in his power to hint that she should get over him. So why have him get all weird when she might have a man? It's downright skeevy, but not as bad as young Seo's creepy neighbor, who probably put a spy camera in the lamp he gave her. If anyone needs a slap with a pork cutlet right about now, it's Minwoo. That's all in this episode. We'll continue the story in the next video. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to this channel to get more K-drama stories.